Hey guys, this is Bryce Bricks with my Imperial Shuttle LEGO MOC. I'm just going to show you all the details and everything it does, so I hope y'all enjoy this video. This is my second LEGO MOC Star Wars I've made, and I am making these videos right now, even though I have most of the stuff I've built made already, so that's clear. So if I post a lot, it's not that I'm building these like every second, it's just I have these built and I just started the channel, so a little confusion out of the way if anyone's keeping track. Probably not. So we're gonna start with the cockpit on this thing. It's got some nice angles, right? It's built kind of backwards. You can see like the studs are here. It goes this way, and yeah, I give you a side view. It's just kind of really angled and tight. You know, everything is, there's like the only little holes here, but I think it's fine. It's nice and smooth, you know. So in order to open this thing, you need to take these flaps and kind of just take them out like this. It's super simple. There's just a hinge. It's a hinge right there. You can kind of see. Yeah, that hinge. So yeah, and then to open it, if you want to avoid breaking it, don't open it from here. See, I just broke it a little. Push that back in. You want to open it from here because there's a clip there. So yeah, it opens up with all this stuff inside. It opens with that clip. So yeah, I got a little pilot in there. He's got some levers. I used these handlebars as like supports for his arms, and then his chair. You know, just lights, I guess. Kind of details for the interior. That's the control panel. Yeah, pretty straightforward stuff here. I'm just gonna pop him out. Yeah, as you can see, he's just got a few studs for his butt, but it's not much there. Here's the figure. It's just, you know, an Imperial officer. Not much to see. So I'm just gonna take this pilot slash officer figure. Just place him there. You can see he's got a foot cushion and a back cushion and a head cushion. Okay. See if I can do this with one hand. Just kinda, yeah, he's in there. Okay, great. Yeah, and so I gotta make sure these aren't in the way of the, okay, yeah, so then you just close up the canopy, I guess. Oops, wing fell down. That's, okay. But yeah, put that back up. So, close everything up like that, and we're all good. So now we'll move on to, I guess we'll look at the bottom. So now we'll look at the bottom. So I'll come around here so you can see what's going on. It's just two little things of landing gear, little legs, and then there's actually a mini booster in the back. So I'm gonna show the back now too. Come around here. So yeah, here's the back. There's a little kind of like turret thing. Little construction piece here is just like two of these circle round plates clipped in with a stick in the middle, I guess. See how that's done? It's a little off, but it works fine. These should be straight. So, yeah. It's just like, they just represent like panels, I guess. These are like these pieces, when this is angled correctly, it's supposed to be like the rim that goes around, like the whole thing. Not perfectly done there, but I think it looks fine. Yeah, you can see it's clipped in like right there. This is the booster. I think it looks really good. It uses these light translucent and dark blue translucent pieces, and then just like some white stuff in the middle to separate the two sections. You know, you got tire like rims here to create that like circle feeling. See around here kind of also enforces that. But yeah, it's pretty built up. You can see the little tiny thing here. I use like a astromech body piece just to have that one stud out, and then like the rest of it is just in there. You can see it, yeah. But we will, I guess, kind of keep going up top here. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the top wing. So we can have a better look. I'm actually gonna lower the wings here. So yeah, those do lower. I'll get into that later. But so top wing, it's, you know, it's got like these tubes. suggests like piping, I guess. Then actually with the snot brick, it keeps it in, and also it's connected down here on some studs. You can see the jumper plates actually. But yeah, and then it hovers right there to kind of be accurate as I can. There's some gray squares here made by the bricks. This is just a basic brick assembly with some inverted angles and some of these big triangular pieces. But yeah, these are kind of just getting some detail on there. You'll actually see here, you got like a yellow light on top, and there's actually this special brick here. There's one on all 3 of these wings. I'll get to that at the end. But yeah, there's the yellow and the special one there. But keeping going around, you know, just slopes right here, and then still slope. There's like some black grates there, if you can see that, and like a double cheese slope, just showing like the exhaust port, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, there's just some more detailing for the cockpit here. Just push that in a little. But yeah, it's just like the circle and then like that half circle, just some tubes here. There's actually a lot I didn't cover on right here. You can see there's like this just like greebling details here, like piping, I guess it's supposed to be. Same on the other side, same stuff. And then I'll keep going here. So there's this also is supposed to represent kind of circular, how it's like on the real Imperial shuttle. It's like, I guess like a tube here with all this stuff. So that's kind of finishing that off. Even though it's a little tube up front, it's just held with a clip. These are guns here, and there's like the little cover for them with this flap. Same on the other side, symmetrical there. So I'm gonna put this down a little actually. So yeah, that came off. Really easy to fix. You just kind of push that back in. So yeah, you can look down again, but I look at the individual wings. So they're held on with this. There's like a bunch of Technic pins here attached on these wheel pieces, and it creates this nice like turn, I guess, motion here, and you prop them up, and that little stud on that circle kind of goes into this tubing there, not tubing, but that little construction, and they just rest up in that position, really accurate. So I like that a lot. I don't even think the stud needs to rest on that piece. I think that just helps. Like, I wonder if yeah, it still holds up without that piece to lock it in place. But yeah, I'm gonna put these down again just to have better access to everything. So here is, you know, this detailing, just more detailing. These are like more exhaust ports, I guess. So now look at the wing. It's got gray here, just some tiles just to make it somewhat interesting. Not much pieces, just like the TIE Fighter, if you've seen that. I don't have a bunch of access to good pieces, so you'll see like on the bottom of the wings where everything's held together, like it just does not look anything like the other one. You can see that. So I just tried my best with what I had, and it turns out that doesn't really matter that much, right? It's like this stuff that matters. So I just did my best there. You'll see I already talked about these pieces, but yeah, that's that. I did show you on the underside, but there's some inverted plates for the gray. So a little Technic. So here, I'll keep this up so we can look at the underside here, how everything's held together. So it's just a Technic here with this brick. It's connected on these. Holds this like initial plate, this one, on, and then this piece is like a curved Technic piece, connects onto that Technic piece down here to create that angle for the wing. These bricks go with the Technic pin to hold the wing in place, and so it all kind of stays really, really firm and on. Not gonna come off unless really put some pressure on it. So yeah, we'll look at some of the other stuff. You probably noticed this green. It's a little out. I just really like this green color, and that is the color of the blasters. I didn't have like a cone for that, so for the flick fire missile, you know, that just kind of wasn't that good. Try again, but said I'd try again with the flip fire. Here, stick that in again. You can always kind of push them. They kind of go somewhere with that. That's what I always thought they were supposed to do until I actually figured out, flick fire, right? So let's see if I can set this up. Pretty good, right, like that. Okay. Hopefully that, okay. Hopefully that holds up. I'm just gonna flick it, so yeah, here, I'll try again. That wasn't the best. Oh, that was bad too. And I missed. There we go. That one went pretty far. So, yeah. Now we're gonna look at more of the stuff here. Or really, it's just this green piece I just stuck on there to represent the gun, the shooting lasers. Had to have the right color at least once. This is actually the yellow, but I don't have that in the green. I think I already said that actually. But yeah, they go up and down, you know that. So that's pretty much everything so far. So now we get into the interior, not just in the head, I guess. So what you actually do is this. Actually, before I do that, I want to. Okay, this will give you a little insight. So these flaps just go up just a tiny bit. Like, this was how I was gonna access the interior, but then that didn't really work. So it just creates the angle now, really. But those do go up, and you can kind of see in there with that. So there's a little stormtrooper looking at you. It's the same thing on the other side, so it just kind of comes up just a tad bit there. But now, what you can actually do, you grab this. Let's see, how do I get the best? Okay, and then you just kind of jiggle it. Gotta get off the supports. I'll show you that. Okay, that fell off, but you jiggle it, and this whole assembly comes off. It's basically, there's just these holes I created, right there. You can see it, and right there, that stud's still there. But then these pillars just are in those spots where it just kind of boom locks in. This fell off. Sometimes stuff like that happens. It's not super tight in there because of how much comes off. But yeah, so here's the inside. You can see there's a dark tan floor. Thought that looked good. You got a lot of troopers in here. Three of them, yeah. With just the chairs. You got their guns here, held on some full studs and some clips. Also grab the Death Trooper who just stands. You got just like the backpacks held on with the, I guess, here, I'll take that out. There's just the cone and the pillar there. Let's see, does it go? Yeah, it goes there. It's just kind of lighting, back here, we got the actual, here, if I take that out, you get better access. But there's like a helmet or the, that's hard to get. Okay, but held on there is a helmet for the officer. And there's these crates too. Take it out. So this one, pop that open. That. See what we have. So it looks like there's just some binoculars and then a thermal detonator in there. Yeah, we just knock that over. Easy to fix. Take this, different type of container. Open that up. You got like I guess a jetpack for the Death Trooper, right? So we can take this in a second. But yeah, there's the guns. Pretty straightforward here. Just some walls. There's some lights down there. I guess it's supposed to signify. Same with these blue studs. Just kind of lighting. Just some more details. There's actually, if you remove this, somewhat resemblance of a door to the cockpit there. Tried my best with that one. But yeah, it's a pretty nice interior you can get full access to. But yeah, put their stuff on them. Here's the Admiral, I guess. I keep calling him different names. I mean, he's pilot, Admiral, Captain, whatever. But yeah, it's just that helmet. We already looked at him, but with the helmet. Stormtrooper here doesn't really work with the backpack, but it's just kind of a fun idea. I mean, obviously it doesn't stay on right, but yeah, it's just the regular Stormtrooper, the angry clone face. Same with this one. I think this is like the second newest one, because now they have the dual molded helmets, but yeah, pretty good figure. Same with the Death Trooper. His little jetpack thing doesn't go on well with his helmet, but he's Same as all the Death Troopers, really. Pop his head off so you can look at his back. There we go. So yeah, just a regular Death Trooper. Put everything back at respective spots. I did forget one thing though. In this interior is this big crate. The main thing. See if I can pop it out. Yeah, I'll take that out again. Whoops. But take that out. Oh, I just opened it. Oh well. But the crate, yeah, this is just, I stacked some stuff on the lid. But yeah, inside is just a bunch of random tools. See if I can dump it out. It's really in there good. So yeah, but yeah, we just got stuff I guess you would find. 2 walkie-talkies, a little pistol or smaller laser gun. This random thing I just put in to fill some space. This wrench for repairs, even though, I don't know. Another tool, I guess. Yeah, that's everything. So put this stuff back. I'm just sticking that back in. Gotta leave some room for the Death Trooper. Okay. Push it in, nice and good. I will stick him back. It's really snug in there. Oh, he's not on the studs. Okay, there we go. I took this walkie guy. Oh man, I called it a walkie guy. That's a long story. Me and my brothers always called these bricks the walkie guys. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so this whole thing will come back on. But before I do that, I want to show you just another little feature that's really actually kind of stupid, but I don't know why I did it. But I figured if it's on this thing, I might show you. So you break this off, and then I think you need to lift. Yeah, you break that off, and there's just these kind of panels, like it's like the tack or whatever. It just goes like that. There's just 4 of them. There's no more past that. So just thought that was interesting. Oh, and yeah, I actually did smooth it out there. But yeah, so just a random thing I did. Not really sure why still, but that's that. Gonna stick that back on. You can see this piping is just like, you just match it with the studs. Put that back on. It's really easy. Sometimes it does fall off, but now I'm gonna attempt to put this back on with one hand. I've already shown you how it goes on. Same thing, how it goes off, goes on. But I'm gonna try to do this with my one hand. I can't tell if it's in the slots. I don't think it went in. Or maybe it did. I just need to press it down. Yeah, I don't really think I can do this one with one hand, but you get the gist. It just rests back on those pillars. You just kind of close that stuff, and it looks like that. As I'm resetting everything back to normal with this whole assembly, right? Just noticed I've had these guns folded up the whole time. In the movie, they're angled the other way when they're folded, but it's the best I could do. Unfold them, you just turn it a little bit to knock off this side thing, and then you take it down like that. Turn it like that. 360 degrees like that. 2 little guns. But yeah, there's that hinge down in there. You can kind of see that. That's how it folds. But yeah, same thing on this side. You just take it. Don't want to knock the side plate off. Whoops. With that side. But yeah, you just turn it like that. When it's in flight mode, it'll look kind of like that. I will show you all flight. You can see the whole thing in, I guess, landed mode. About to take off, though. So what you have to do... Actually, I'm going to need 2 hands for this. So I'm going to just set the camera up right there. Okay, that should be good. So you just have to take the shuttle and you... actually, that's second. First, you need to just take the landing gear. So the wings won't go down enough because it gets stopped by the landing gear, so you just kind of grab the landing gear. I just knocked this off. That should be easy to put back on. Okay, yeah. So you fold the landing gear up, and then the wings just kind of drop down like that. I just put a big hand on the back, and you just hold it, and it moves like this. You can see the angling. It's kind of just like the 3 wings. But yeah, you just move it, swish it like this. It's pretty easy. You don't want to do anything too crazy like flips. I guess you could do like up like that. But yeah, the top part will fall off because it's not in like extremely well. But yeah, the top part could fall off, or the head, because it's not connected to anything, since this top part does come off, like to see the interior. But yeah, you just hold it, and there's your angle, side view, you know. It's just pretty simple, it just flies. Now to land it again, you just reverse it, reverse all the steps to take off. You just fold up the wings, grab the landing gear, put it out, I guess here, that. Here's a better view of the bottom. So that, and then you land it. Actually, before I do that, so this is what happens if you don't put the landing gear up. Is it's like this. The wings don't go down enough, really. So, oops. Fix that. Yeah, but the wings don't go down to quite the right angle. But yeah, you can see the guns. This is what all the guns look like with everything. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put these back up, land it like that. It's pretty simple. There it's nice and complete, landed. Dark, you can't see anything, but I will lift up and you can see the shuttle, and boom, it's not in focus because it's dark, but you can see the lights. It's those glow in the dark pieces. They're cheese slopes, you can see right there, there and there. So, you know, I can take the wings down and in pitch black and with my eyes. It doesn't really work with the camera as well, but you can kind of see the glow. But yeah, that's what it looks like with everything, with the glow in the dark. You can imagine what it looks like if I picked it up to fly. Okay, so here we are with the final thoughts. This is not the Tidarium or the Imperial Shuttle, the Emperor Shuttle, because it's just an Imperial Shuttle. I don't have figures to put like the Han, Leia, Luke, Chewie crew in here, or the Emperor and Royal Guards. Didn't want to take those off of the Death Star, so I just have this, just with some Imperial crew. So I think it works out pretty well. Yeah, you can just, one nice little 360, but I'll tell you, the wings, originally, I had built it with hinges and regular brick connections instead of Technic, and it came off every time, these two pieces, I'll tell you. But yeah, now it's really sturdy, so I'm really proud of that. This one was actually, believe it or not, easier to build than my TIE Fighter. So it's just everything kept coming, and I just kept going, and I never got stumped like I did with the TIE Fighter wings. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. So thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.